Okay, today we will discuss the lesser than and greater than statements in reasoning subject. So, what do you mean by lesser than, greater than? This is also called as inequalities. So, these questions will come mainly for the prelims exam. For the prelims exam, this will be very useful. So, here lesser than, greater than means there will be only 5 relations. One is greater than, one is less than, one is less than or equal to, one is greater than or equal to, other one is equal to. These are the 5 symbols. One is greater than, one is less than, one is less than or equal to, one is greater than or equal to, other one is equal. So, any inequalities or lesser than, greater than statements are dependent on only these 5 symbols. So, if you know how to write these symbols correctly and how to depict the relation between any two elements correctly, you can answer all the lesser than, greater than statements very easily. Now, how the questions will be asked in the exam? Just I will tell you one example, small example. Suppose A greater than B, B greater than C. See, from A to C continuously, which symbol is following? Greater. Therefore, A greater than C definitely follows. Also, now A greater than C implies C less than A. Either A greater than C follows or C less than A definitely follows. In the similar way, so one more statement. A greater than or equal to B greater than C. You observe the difference between the first statement and the statement which I have written now. Now from A to C, greater than or equal to does not follow. Only greater than is following. Therefore, we can say only A greater than C. If you say A greater than or equal to C, this is wrong. Why? Because here we don't have the equality symbol. So, A greater than C definitely follows. That means, if there is any common symbol between two elements, then there is a relation between the two elements. Now, one more small example. A greater than or equal to B, B greater than or equal to C. Now, if I write only A greater than C, it does not follow. If I write A greater than or equal to C, that definitely follows. Why? Because from A to C, the symbol is greater than or equal. Therefore, A greater than or equal to C definitely follows. A greater than or equal to C definitely follows. Now, A greater than C does not follow, but if it is given like this, A greater than C and A equal to C. See, the relation between A and C is greater than or equal. That means A greater than C or A equal to C. Here our answer is either 1 or 2. Only A greater than C will not follow. Only A equal to C does not follow. If both are given, we can say either 1 or 2 definitely follows. Now, I will discuss some 3 or 4 examples. After that, straight away we will go to the questions. For example, A greater than or equal to B, B greater than or equal to C, C greater than D. This is our question. Now, I am writing some conclusions. First one, A greater than or equal to C. Second one, A greater than or equal to D. Third one, A greater than D. In this, A greater than or equal to C definitely follows. A greater than or equal to D does not follow. Why? Because from A to D greater than or equal is not there. But A greater than D definitely follows. So here A greater than or equal to D does not follow. A greater than D follows and A greater than or equal to C will definitely follow. For example, one more small example. A greater than or equal to B, B greater than or equal to C, C less than D. Now here, if I write B less than D, it does not follow. Why? Because from B to D there is no common symbol. B to D there is no common symbol, hence B less than D does not follow. Now, there is one thing called complementary pair in the greater than, lesser than. This is called as complementary pair. Complementary pairs. So, what is the complementary pair? If there is no relation between any two elements like this, here there is no relation between A and D. But if A greater than or equal to D given, A less than D is given. This is one complementary pair. Here either 1 or 2 follows. either 1 or 2. Or else there is one more complementary pair, A less than or equal to D, A greater than D. That means if there is no relation between any two elements, one greater than or equal, one less than is given, then our answer is either 1 or 2. Or one less than or equal to given or one greater than given, then also our answer is either 1 or 2. So these are called as complementary pairs. The complementary pairs will come when there is no relation between any two elements. So then only we have to take the concept of complementary pair. Only these two are complementary pair. If one is greater than or equal, other one is definitely less. If one is less than or equal, other one is definitely greater. So these two are called as complementary pairs. If you see the one more example, A greater than or equal to D, A less than or equal. This is not a complementary pair. Only A greater than or equal to D, A less than is a complementary pair, or A less than or equal to D, A greater than is a complementary pair. But this one, A greater than or equal to D and A less than or equal to D, this is not a complementary pair. So that we have to keep in mind. Now, this is the main concept in syllogisms, not greater than, lesser than. Now, straight away we will go to the questions. If you see the questions, you can understand very easily. Now, let us see the first question. In these questions, the relationship between different elements is shown in the statements. The statements are followed by the conclusions. Study the conclusions based on the given statement and select the appropriate option. Now, let us see this statement. C greater than or equal to O, O is equal to M, M less than U less than or equal to N, N less than D. Now, observe the two conclusions that are given. O less than D. See here, O and D. Continuously less than is following. If equal to is there, that means O equal to M means instead of M you can write O. So O to D continuously less than is there. Therefore, first one definitely follows. What about the second one? C greater than N. C to N, if you observe, this is greater than or equal, this is less than. That means the symbol has been changed. Therefore, the second one does not follow. So only one follows is the correct answer. Let us see the next question. P greater than L, L is equal to A greater than or equal to C, and C is equal to E. First conclusion, E less than or equal to L. Now observe this one carefully. From L to E, the symbol in between greater than or equal. That means instead of A you can write L, instead of C you can write E. Between L and E the symbol is greater than or equal. Therefore, we can say L greater than or equal to E or E less than or equal to L. Therefore, first one definitely follows. What about the second one? From P to C the symbol is greater. Therefore, the second one also definitely follows. Both 1 and 2. Both 1 and 2. Let us see the third question. S greater than T, T less than or equal to A is equal to I, and L greater than or equal to A. Now, let us see. L greater than or equal to T. See this statement. L greater than or equal to A. T less than or equal to A means A greater than or equal to T. Therefore, L greater than or equal to T definitely follows. From A to S, there is no common symbol. Second one does not follow. Only one follows. Only one follows. See the next question. Next question. S less than T, T less than or equal to A, and A is equal to I, L greater than or equal to A. First one, S greater than L. This also you can tell very easily. See, S to A only there is no common symbol. A to A there is relation, but S to A there is no common symbol. There is no relation between S and L. First one does not follow. What about the second one? I less than or equal to L. It is given L greater than or equal to A, and A is equal to I. So instead of A, you can write I. Therefore, we can say L greater than or equal to I, or I less than or equal to L. Therefore, second one definitely follows. Let us see the next question. N less than or equal to U less than M is equal to B greater than or equal to E greater than R. From N to R, there is no common symbol. That's why that does not follow. From E to U also, there is no common symbol. So, your answer is neither one nor two. Let us see the next question. Sixth question, 6 to 10. Here also there is one relation between the elements is given. You have to see that, then you have to answer the given questions. A greater than or equal to B, B is equal to C, C less than or equal to D. Now first conclusion, A greater than or equal to C. So if you see here, A greater than or equal to C. From A to C continuously the symbol is equal. Why? Because instead of B you can write C. Therefore first one definitely follows. Then second one, D greater than A. From A to D there is no common symbol. Second one does not follow. Next one, P less than Q. Q is equal to M. M greater than or equal to N and N less than O. Q to O there is no common symbol. First one does not follow. P to M, P less than Q, Q is equal to M. Therefore, P less than M definitely follows. Second one definitely follows. Second one definitely follows. Now let us see eighth question. T greater than R less than S, S is equal to U greater than V, U greater than or equal to M. Now M greater than or equal to R. Let us see here. R to U. First of all, M to U. U less than or equal to U greater than or equal to M, or M less than or equal to U. U is equal to S and S greater than R. There is no common symbol. T less than or equal to M. From T to U only there is no common symbol. So neither one, not. Ninth question. Q less than or equal to P, P greater than or equal to M, M less than or equal to N, N is equal to T and N less than or equal to O. Now O greater than or equal to T. See here, N less than or equal to O, but N is equal to T. That means instead of N you can write T. Therefore T less than or equal to O or O greater than or equal to T definitely follows. O less than or equal to Q. From Q to N only there is no common symbol. So you can't establish the relation between O and Q also. Second one does not follow. Let us see the next question, 10th one. D greater than E, E is equal to F, F less than or equal to C, C greater than or equal to P, P less than Q. First one, E less than Q. From E to Q there is no common symbol. F to P there is no common symbol. Neither one, not two. 11th question, same process. M less than or equal to O, O less than U, U less than or equal to S, S equal to U, S equal to E. S greater than M. From M to S, the symbol is less than, not less than or equal. Here equal to is not there. So M less than S or S greater than M definitely follows. O to E, the symbol is less. So O less than E or E greater than O, that one also definitely follows. Both 1 and 2. Both 1 and 2 definitely follows. Let us see the next one. K less than I is equal to N, N greater than or equal to D, D greater than L, L greater than E. K to D, there is no common symbol. K to D, there is no common symbol. N to E greater than is that. Second one definitely follows. Then H greater than O greater than or equal to C, C is greater than K, K less than or equal to E, E is equal to Y. Now O greater than Y, that does not follow. C greater than E, that also does not follow. Neither one, not true. 14th one, B greater than or equal to L, L is equal to U, U less than N, T less than U. Now T less than B. Let us see. T less than U is given, U is equal to L, B greater than or equal to L, L less than or equal to B. Therefore, T less than B definitely follows. N greater than B, B to N there is no common symbol. Here there is one symbol, here there is one symbol. So, second one does not follow, only one definitely follows. Let us see 15th question. B greater than or equal to L, L is equal to U, U less than N and T less than U. First of all, N greater than T. See, U less than N, U less than N. So you can take like this, T less than U, U less than N. So T less than N or N greater than T definitely follows. T is equal to L. T is equal to L does not follow in any case. So only one definitely follows. Let us see 16th question. P greater than or equal to M. M is equal to Q. Q greater than or equal to R less than N. N less than or equal to O. First of all, P equal to R, then M less than or equal to O. M less than or equal to O does not follow, and P is equal to R also does not follow in any case. So neither one, not true. 17th question. M is equal to N, N less than or equal to P, P greater than or equal to Q, Q greater than R, S greater than R, here R greater than Q. That is missed. Sorry. S greater than R and Q greater than T. Now, S greater than P. Let us see. S greater than P. From P to R, what is the symbol greater? From P to R, greater. S greater than R means R less than S. Therefore, S to P, there is no common symbol. The second one, T less than or equal to P. P greater than or equal to Q, Q greater than or equal to T. Therefore, P greater than or equal to T or T less than or equal to P definitely follows. Next one. D less than or equal to P, P less than Q, Q greater than or equal to R greater than N, N is equal to O. Now, Q greater than O definitely follows. O greater than D, D to O there is no common symbol, only one follows. T greater than U, U greater than or equal to V, V greater than W, X less than W, Z less than T. Now, Z greater than V. First, Z less than T, T greater than U, U greater than or equal to V. Therefore, first one does not follow since there is no common symbol. U greater than X. U to W, the symbol is greater. X to W, the symbol is lesser. X less than W means W greater than X. Therefore, U greater than X definitely follows. Now, 20th question. P is equal to N, N greater than D, D greater than or equal to G, G less than B, B less than J. P to J, there is P to G. What is the symbol from P to G? Greater. Therefore, P greater than G definitely follows. G less than B is there. Instead of B, you can write J. Second one also definitely follows. So, both 1 plus 2. Both 1 and 2 definitely follows. Now, there is a second part that we will continue in the next video.